Hello, everyone. Super excited to talk about this today. It's Amazon social media. So, if you were a little thrown off by the title in the post, that is correct. Amazon now has a social media platform. It it resembles something similar to it's almost like Pinterest and Instagram got married in a way. And I'm sure it's going to get a lot better. You're definitely an early adopter if you get in there now. So if you want to get ahead of the wave on this one, if you want to get ahead of the wave on this one, I would look at this video and definitely start paying close attention to this. So what is it? It's an Amazon social media platform. It's currently only available through the Amazon app. And I believe you can get it through the Apple Store for iOS devices. And the intention of it is for it to be a social media platform where people can get advice and feedback from the community on products and services. This is going to be a really big deal. And once I start breaking down in this video Amazon's terms of service regarding it, I believe everyone that's into private label products or that shops on Amazon at all is going to get super excited about this. Setting up a profile is super easy. Some of the things you have to know is for instance, who can use it? Anyone can use it. Anyone can go in there and review stuff, comment, like. You cannot contribute to the social media platform, though, unless you are a Prime member. And let's see, is that it? Yes. Unless you are a Prime member, and I believe you have to have spent at least $50 in the last year to be able to create content and post on the social media platform. So anyone can get involved with it and access it and look at it, but to leave a review or do a post or link or anything like that, which is going to be some super cool stuff we'll get into on this video. I'm sure I'm going to do several more videos about this in the future, but you have to do any of that stuff. You're going to have to be a Prime member. All right, what is it? Let's open it up so we can look at it. But it's through the Amazon app, and let's see. Go to explore your interest on Spark, and we're there. What you're gonna see. This is, I don't know this person, KKN 8 minutes ago did a post, and it says put on some red lipsticks and live a little, and a hashtag. Don't know the impact that hashtags are gonna have on this platform yet. But I want to, let's see if we click on one of those. It's by KKN. It was posted. Oh, we got new posts coming in right now as we speak. So yoga and dreaming of the new board I tagged. Pray. Okay, so let's see if we can get it here. We click on it, and notice these yellow dots that pop up. This person put this picture in, and when we click on one of these yellow dots, it lets you know that that pot is a Bloomingville Diamond Round ceramic flower pot, large blue. And you can just click on it to buy it, and it'll take you to the page. I'll do that a little later. And then over here we have another yellow dot, and it is a 10 Toes Board Emporium Z Bamboo Longboard Skateboard. Shows you the reviews and that it's available on Prime. So far from what I'm seeing, everything that I've seen tagged so far is available on Prime. Oh, we got another yellow dot up here that I didn't even see. I wonder what this is. Can we move it any? Let's go. Let's see. So if we tag this yellow dot, I'm trying to get it without Xing out of the picture. Well, I'm having trouble accessing it. All right, anyhow, you get the idea. We'll pick a few others. You don't have to label or tag the items that are in the picture. This is something super cool I did a post on a long time ago that it's going to be really cool when Instagram comes out with and Facebook's starting to let you tag products. But I wonder what they got going on here. Find our tiki torches and similar bamboo fencing from the tags. So you go here, and there you go. It looks like they're selling these torches, which you see below is already, it defaulted with one of the tags. So that's pretty important. It automatically is going to default and pick one of the tags that you have. And then that other tag they have back there is for the backyard Xscapes bin RFO1 peeled reed fencing. So this can be super powerful if you're posting a lot and you want to show your product in use. Or lifestyle imagery or anything like this, and it gives people an opportunity to actually see, how it's gonna fit in their lives or in their lifestyle or their home backyard. You get the idea. All right. So what I'm gonna do here is let's go into looking at a few things that we can do with this. Like, okay, we got another one, a Nassau hat. I think that's super cool. I think this would be an awesome opportunity also for those of you that are in Amazon merch. And let's say you have your merch shirt that you just got up and you want to show you and your buddies wearing the merch shirt, and you'll be able to yellow dot it. And if you guys want, later on I'll do a video doing specifically that with, say, one of my newer merch shirts. But it'll be a way for people to see it and get access to it on this social platform and want to buy it. And it'll be a super easy thing to do. So what can you do on this platform? All right, so this is me up top. I have several different buyer accounts. I created, I have my newest Amazon buyer account is, I named it Wizard of Amazon, or Wizards of Amazon. And the reason for that is that, as a lot of you know, I'm super passionate about reviewing products and whatnot. And a goal of mine is to be invited to the Amazon Vine Reviewers Program. So several of my other Amazon buyer accounts I keep under wraps, let's say, because I do a lot of in-depth reviews on products, a lot of video reviews on products, and it's a personal thing of mine. But either way, I have several Amazon buyer accounts. This is one of my newer ones. And as you see here, Wizard of Amazon, it shows my profile. It takes a second to set up your profile, and it gives you 4 options below: add a photo, a product, a link, or a poll. I just recently did a poll. Let me see if I can find 2 posts my activity. All right, I just did 2. All right, so I just did this. Which is better, the Amazon Echo Dot or the Amazon Alexa? I believe, and it looks like somebody already voted. I wonder if it lets me see, who voted. Does it? That would be super cool. It's got a view, so I don't know yet, but we'll see. Perhaps in the future you'll be able to go in there and see who liked your product or see who voted in your poll. I don't know, but that's super cool. Creating a poll is super easy. Where did I go? All right, let me get back in here. Still figuring this out as we speak. So let's do this. It looks like they posted another picture, Gypsy On. So what did they do this time? They tagged, it looks like 3 different things. What do they got here? Gypsy On. I know I'm not Gypsy On. So, Firefly, Citronella, Tiki Torch Fuel. That's really cool. I'm definitely not them, but you know what? I'm going to like them. I'm going to smile. So here, likes are not likes. They're smiles. So I'm going to smile. So there we go. I smiled. And we'll get into what those tags are in a second. All right, let me focus. I'm rambling. All right, so let's go back. Oh, here we go. Okay, we're back in here, and we're going to go there, and I'm going to create a quick poll. Let's see if we could do a poll on 2 books that I really like. Let's put slight. Oh, here's something that's really important. Is you see these products that populated? These are recently purchased products that I made, and you don't have to use any of them. But let's say you got a product, you're more than likely going to want to review it or talk about it. They populate that right there, but you don't have to, which I'll show you now. So slight edge book. There we go. Let's do 2 books. So here's this one, and then I'm going to do the Compound Effect. Should be in books. There we go. This is an awesome one. And then I'm going to ask a question. If you could only choose one. There we go. Next. I get to put some tags. So it's showing me some tags that I did recently. So I'm going to put, it looks like earlier when I was doing this, it's pulling up and letting you pick tags that fall into categories or subcategories. So I'm going to do business and economics and books. I'm going to put coffee because I always like coffee. I'm going to put, office. You'd have to do this a little better. And let me put self-help, self-improvement. Oh, and then there was what was this one? Self-improvement. There we go. So we're good. And I'm going to post it. That's it. It's posted. Now, other people, look, Amazon took care of all that for you. So this has this like Instagram-y, Pinterest feel. That's why you guys are starting to see now why I feel that this is like almost Instagram and Pinterest got married. I think this is going to get a lot better, but this is what we got right now. Let's go back. And how do I go back to my profile? It's got to be an easier way to do this. And all right, so more new post. But all right, so let's say you're wanting to put something up from scratch. Private labelers, I think this is super important. I'm not saying that this other Gypsy something posts that we looked at earlier with the torches and the fuel is a private labeler. Perhaps it's something they're just passionate about, or perhaps it's products that they bought and they want to show off. But if you were a private labeler and that was your brand, and perhaps you wanted to get increased sales, which I'll do that in a separate video on how to use this to increase sales, but I'll show you some tips in this one. This would be a way you can do it. You'd need to put up your own content, or even if it's user-generated content that you got through like a WooBox contest, or through your customers, through Instagram, through Facebook. This would be a good way to do it. So I'm gonna create one from scratch, and let's pick. Here we go. I'm picking these. You know what? Let me pick a different one. I think I just did this one earlier as kind of like a test, and let's use this one. So don't judge me on the photos. I literally just took these photos in a second, only throwing up a little thing in near my office just so that I could do this video for you guys and not delay any longer. That's how important I think this is. So yeah, don't judge me on the photos. I would put up a much higher quality photo if I were you, but you're gonna get the idea from this. So I'm gonna say something, and these are two things I recently got when I went to a couple weeks ago. I went to the Amazon FBA Boost event in New York City, and in between events I was hanging out at the UPS booth there, and they asked me for my email to enter into this competition, and I thought, well, I never win these things, it's pure lead generation, but I'm like, whatever, it's fine. They got my email sitting there right across the tag of my lanyard, so they had it anyway. But anyhow, I entered and I won. I won an Echo Show and 3 Echo Dots, so it was awesome. But okay, so let's say I wanted to promote these and it was a product of mine, let's say, and I could just tap products, tap that product. Again, it populates some of the products I've already purchased, but I'm gonna go here and put Echo Show. I'm gonna do this in Amazon devices, and let's see, it's searching. Let's search for Echo Show in all departments. There we go, it's black, so I'm gonna pick that one. Bam, it already has it down there. And then down here is an Echo Dot. I already have that there from a previous Echo Dot that I purchased, and I'm done. I'm gonna hit done. We're good. Do I like that? Oh, let's go up here. My 2 newest toys that I won from UPS at the Amazon FBA Boost event. That's it. So I'm good with that. I could link Alexa skills, Alexa. Yeah, you get the idea. I'm not going to put all these tags in here right now just for the sake of this, but you get to put up to 5 tags. So there we go. It's posted. It's there. I'm going to smile at my own thing. I don't know if that's going to make a difference right now, but is Gypsy on? That's still theirs. Let's see what. Well, Gypsy on's putting a lot of stuff apparently. Literally, these posts are coming in. I'm sure that pink and blue are always in style. So I guess this would be an example with fashion. And wow, they got their shoes. I guess that's why they took that angle. But the shoes, we could see me going here, and the shirt there. So that's super, super cool. All right, what other things can we do? Let's do another one with a picture. Let's pick this, and all right. So we'll do one more of these so you can see it, and then we will go on to something different. I want to get into the Amazon terms of service and stuff like that, and some ideas that I have on how we can incorporate this into our businesses, especially our private label products, to ultimately increase sales and brand awareness. Here we're gonna go. I'm gonna put perfect marriage. By the way, this is a brand of mine with the dripper, and this is somebody else I know's coffee, who's the absolute most amazing coffee I have ever had in my life, by the way. And yeah, so here we go. I like this stuff. It's good. I'm gonna tag these products. Let's go here. Tanner's ceramic coffee dripper. We tagged. Let's see. I'm trying to show you how fast this is going to go. Coffee Cult. Which one is this? I didn't see which one it was. Well, we're good. And we are done. Next. All right. I'm going to put coffee. So we just cranked out a few posts right now, just in a matter of a few minutes. And we're going to go to my activity, and you get to see I received a smile. So let's see. Oh, that might be my own smile that I smiled at myself. But let's see how this goes. So looking at some of my activity, these are 2 we did. Here's 3 we did. This is one I did earlier. See all 2 products. We'll take you to the 2 products. And this has 27 views already. And I just did this one 2 hours ago. So if you're wondering whether you're going to get eyeballs on your stuff, that should answer it. And these tags, these tags aren't the best right here. Oh, but to see one I did earlier, there you go. We should have the dots coming up. I tagged each one of the books and the coffee. Again, there you have Coffee Cult. It's my favorite coffee in the absolute whole wide world. If you're not drinking Coffee Cult, then you're crazy. Crazy with a K, as a matter of fact. So, and then you have 3 books that I absolutely love as well. But speaking of the books, if anyone is interested in the books, let me put my little plug in here. I have a free book club if anyone wants to get in, which is called the Entrepreneurs Book Club. Easiest way to find us is to text the word book to 69922. So text the word book to 69922, and it'll automatically send you the link to our Facebook group so you can get in there. Currently, we're wrapping up with the book Hug Your Haters by Jay Baer. Absolutely amazing book, which we'll be reviewing in about another week. And next month we're beginning with Outliers, which is by, I can't remember off the top of my head, and I don't want to say the wrong name, but yeah, Outliers, which I'm super looking forward to reading again. And let's see, yeah, that's it. So, all right, I'll leave this here. Let me see, view and edit your profile. This is just typical setting up your profile type stuff. It shows your wish list. This is a brand new pretty much brand new Amazon buyer account that has not really began with its reviewing. And I have like a lot of background stuff and photos and optimizations that I can do here. I can edit my profile more. As you see, currently it's ranked nearly 24 million, which is non-existent, which that will be changing rapidly. But yeah, okay, so I'm going to leave the screen here so that now we can go to talk about some of the things that I think make this a ridiculously powerful program. Before getting into more about that, I want to tell you some super cool things that you're allowed to do and some of the do nots that you cannot do. So obviously some of the other ones are, some of these are like super obvious, which are, don't be disrespectful, don't be rude, don't put anything lewd or mean on the on your post. You're going to get it removed. Remember, Amazon's a super customer-centric company. So the idea here is that you be helpful and relevant. Don't be spammy. Can you put a picture and just show a shelf full of nothing but all of your products? Yeah, it's kind of spammy, but the idea here is to, as I'm seeing it, kind of show it in use. Not you could technically upload a picture of your same main image that you have on your Amazon profile and tag it, but like really, do you think that's going to really increase sales? I don't think so. But so be helpful and relevant, respect others. Now here we go. This is I guess the meat and potatoes of some of the stuff is promotions and commercial solicitations. I'm reading this directly from Amazon, and it's in order to preserve the integrity of community content and activities consisting of advertising, promotion, or solicitation, whether direct or indirect, is not allowed. And then it goes on to include things you're not allowed to do. You're not allowed to create, modify, or post content regarding your relative, close friends, business associates, or employers' products or services. You can't create, modify, or post content regarding your competitors' products or services. A lot of these are nearly identical to the promotions and commercial solicitations in the terms of services on Amazon Seller Account. Rather than read every single line here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to link this and I'm going to put it in the post so that you can read some of this yourself. Some of the stuff that has me really excited is the exceptions to the promotions and commercial solicitation. So they've clearly indicated that these things are allowed. One of them is you may post content requested by Amazon, such as customer reviews of products you purchased on Amazon or received through the Vine program, and answers requested through questions and answers. So on your products where you have current reviews or you have frequently asked questions, you're able to grab the answers from those questions, not the questions themselves, but the answers, and add them to these things, almost linked. It looks amazing. Then here's some more. You may post an answer to a question asked through questions and answers feature, but not a question itself. We just said that. You may post content other than customer reviews and questions and answers regarding products or services for which you have a financial or close personal connection to the brand, seller, author, or artist, but only if you are clearly and conspicuously disclose the connection. Okay, so basically what that's saying is you can go on there and do a post for your own product as long as you put on there that you're the owner. Like, hey, look, this is my product. I think that's a plus, not a minus. This isn't, previously when you had a review and someone put the disclaimer, I received this in exchange for an unbiased review, blah, blah, blah. A lot of the times people thought, well, most of the time that's not that review might not carry that much weight as much as a verified one will. But in this case, you get to say, look, this is an amazing product. It's the best thing since peanut butter, and I'm the owner. Why do I say that is a amazing thing to do? I'm going to show you. Let's go to Gypsy On. Why not? Since we already looked at some of their stuff. Watch this. I'm going to go to Gypsy On, and I'm going to follow them. Simple as that. So I'm now following them. Anything now that they put on, I'm going to get notifications in my Amazon Spark. Excuse me, in my Amazon Spark feed. That is mind-blowing. So yes, I want to put that I'm the owner. Why would I not want to? I want you to follow me. I want to be able to put a lot of awesome stuff out there for you to get notifications on that that I'm selling. You're also allowed to put links, as you saw earlier when I showed you the links feature. You're able to put links, and as long as your link is not taking someone to go buy that product outside of Amazon. All right, so you can put links to a whole bunch of different things. Can you use it for lead generation? It does not say either way. I've read this several times in their terms of service, and I don't see it either way. Knowing Amazon, and they frown upon that in every way, shape, form, or fashion, be cautious. It does, however, say that, where is this? Let me see if I can find it and read it back to you directly. Conditions of use. Where did I open this? Respect others. We did that. All right. I'm using electronic communications. You can link to other products that you have. So let's say you have a complementary product that didn't really fit into the picture. You could hyperlink it in your in your post, in the text portion of your post, to take people to it. All right, let's see. So I showed you that you can follow people. Showed you how you can do some quick posts right here on your phone on the fly. Anywhere you see, a product in use, you can definitely do it. I think this is going to be amazing for influencers and influencer marketing. Selling your merch, shirts, I mean, it goes on and on. Some of the really big, hold on, I made some notes here when I saw it earlier. Let's see. All right, here we go. Okay, so someone smiled at my post. That's a first for me. So I'll be a whole other video and I tell you how that opens. So let's see. Looking at the terms of service, it looks like you're going to be able to integrate your reviews from your listings into your product posts here in the pictures. It makes me wonder. And I heard this on a podcast that I really love, and I've been reading it and going through the terms of service and playing around with this app. It really makes me wonder, are reviews going to be eliminated on Amazon? I know that's way out there with all the talk of reviews, but what could we see, the ability to, when you buy a product, that you could leave a review or leave a Spark. Since this is a Spark social media platform, could there be an option to leave a product review and a Spark? This is something we're probably going to want to reach out to our software as a service companies, like my personal favorite, which is Feedback Genius, but Feedback 5 and a lot of other great ones that are out there, and see if they can start integrating that into the flow of email solicitation. how important is it going to be to get a review, get a Spark, get a smile? It's something that I'm not going to ignore, and I'm going to begin working out how to incorporate into my workflow for products. Let's see what else that really got my attention. Let's see. All right. I got this store. You can link off-site off of Amazon, but you cannot link to another checkout store, if I'm reading the terms of service right, which seemed a little confusing, but there's also some pretty great articles. This is something that just came out last week, so a lot of people are just exploring with it. Let's see, over here. Yeah, that's about it. I hope that this has been some help, that you're able to see that this is something that exists, that you could probably incorporate into your flow. If you have any questions, comment below. I love these hats too. You know what? Let's go follow this guy real quick. Well, actually, it's not going to follow. Oh, it took me to the actual product. Oh, there you go. So I was able. So here's a good question. Here's a good example of a link. This person just says, "I love these hats." So imagine if you have a merch shirt and you're like, "I love this merch shirt," and I'm clicking on it, and voila, right here, I can buy it. So it's another opportunity for someone to say that they're following you and they really like all the things that you're into, and they're just like, I want that too. And you're like, "Oh, this is what I'm wearing, by the way." Click, and they're there. So create a quick profile. Definitely don't ignore this. Is this going to be something that is ridiculously impactful on your business? I definitely think that it can be. And if you're into selling private label products, you're definitely not going to want to ignore this. All right, so I'm going to end this now and try to do a few little edits just to make sure. I saw there was a few notifications that came in, little like news notifications and emails and stuff, or I might not even edit it, and just want to get this out to you guys as soon as possible so you do not delay any longer in creating one of these profiles and take advantage of Amazon social media. All right, peace, everybody.